ESPN2's coverage of the NASDAQ 100 Open is brought to you by the NASDAQ 100 Index Tracking Stock, ticker symbol QQQQ, and Mercedes-Benz, located on the web at MBUSA.com.
Our NASDAQ 100 Open match summary. What a high quality first set. Federer picking up his serve, 74%, 18 winners for Federer. You know, those are good numbers for Agassi. The first serve, that first serve percentage, Cliff, really hurt him in that last game.
Yes,
he missed the first serves there. But still, anytime Agassi's got more winners than errors, he's in good shape because he's not even looking to hit winners. And with his ground game, he's looking to just force his opponents. Agassi just at this point has to basically play about the perfect set, perfect tennis to stay with Federer, to beat him. See, Federer has that ability, as he did in that previous game and as he does on this first point, just to pick up his intensity a little bit, look to move forward a little, put some pressure on Agassi with his net game. You know, our buddy is up here, Paul Newman, you know, Cliff in the booth with us. Our stage manager helps us out, gets your coffees for you and everything during, you know, these long days. Well, once in a while for me.
Some too.
So anyway. He says to me just after the last day, he says, man, he says, this guy's good. He says, does he have, what's his weakness? I said, there isn't one. That's the point. I said, well, if you get the ball high up in his backhand, you know, maybe, but of course on this surface it's pretty, can't do that, right?
You used to try to do that against Pete Sampras, didn't you? But no, there's no weakness. Really, the only guy can truly beat him is himself now. Agassi, who, as we've said, has been so successful here in Miami, winning this thing so many times. And when he comes down here to Miami, he will bring his family, he'll bring everybody. For him, this is not only a great opportunity to win another tournament, but he loves it.
What a second serve, kicking away from Agassi.
And here is Agassi on his love affair with Miami.
I love being down here, so I'm always enthusiastic about it, but that doesn't mean you're going to win a tennis match. You have to still make it happen. And I've had some great matches here, but I think it's been just a result of getting to play 19 times. I mean, the more times you play, the more chance you have to win. I think probably beating Pete 7-6 in the third here, you know, was just to win a final 7-6 in the third, and especially a big tournament like this. And against at the time it was he was #1 in the world, and that match got me to #1 in the world, so that was probably a pretty special time. But yeah, everyone is sort of so alive in my memory, you know. It's even the disappointments. So yeah, it hits you weird sometimes when you really look at it objectively and say it was 19 years. It's like, wow, it's a long time. But it also doesn't feel like any time at all in some respects, and I suppose it's a little bit like life.
A lot more triumph than tragedy for Andre Agassi here in Miami.
Trying to keep that trophy for another year in the hands of an American, Roddick, of course, Sampras, but with Nadal in the final, awaiting the winner of this one, it's all up to Andre.
Second game, second set. First set to Federer, 15 love. Agassi.
Oh, what a shot. And there's that opening up the line, and Federer not worried about pulling the trigger. Agassi not quite as quick. Of course, who is? Not as lethal on the run as Federer is. So Federer doesn't feel the same type of pressure going for that shot. Even if he did, would it matter? There he goes there again. And see, the problem there for Agassi, Cliff, is he's percentages say he's got to go cross court. He's going into the Federer strength on the forehand, so he tries to do too much from well behind the baseline.
The backhand's not exactly a dog either.
No. Oh, he's got it. Oh, just so good.
Still, Andres should have won that one. Federer put it up there. He had the volley, but puts it right back on Rogers' racket. Another look.
Well, Federer knows, Cliff, of course, that Agassi's not that comfortable at the net with those low balls, so he takes some pace off of it. And now, world #1 looking to just open up this match. An early break in the second.
That was called out, and some of the folks in the stands wanted an out call earlier.
No, they want this thing to last as long as possible. That was the previous shot.
That was out.
Yeah,
wasn't called. Anyway, point Agassi, it's deuce.
Thank you.
It's jammed here, this 13,000 seat arena tonight, and
look at that.
Why not?
Just totally packed tonight.
And get a better card than this one, Federer and Agassi. As Agassi wins it, gets back to deuce. You were talking about Paul saying to you, Patrick, you know, where are the weaknesses in Federer. It's clear to anybody who watches Federer where his genius lies, because it's quite, I mean, it's there for everybody to see, and it's singular, it's unique. Very special talent he has. And Agassi is fighting it tonight for all he's worth. He's lost the first set. He's down one in the second. Just saved the break point there.
Saved 3 so far in this game. Agassi just trying to stay in this.
That's... Oh! That's wide. I was going to say that's good enough, and it wasn't because Federer was there. He was all over it like a bad rash.
That's the first time Agassi's won one of those points where he had to go run to his forehand. And even here in total control, Federer almost comes up with a passing shot. Great point from Agassi. Oh, he just doesn't let up, Federer. He doesn't give you anything. Early in his career, he'd play some loose points. He'd give you a couple of freebies, but no more. I mean, it's amazing, Cliff. You know, Agassi comes back, saves a break point, plays this point to get to add, and then boom, Federer one swing back to deuce.
Yeah. I mean, you were saying earlier, Patrick, that part of what makes playing against Federer so intimidating is his speed. But you've got to add to that not only is he quick to get there, but what he does with it when he gets there.
You're just seeing a little bit of everything from Federer now. And give Agassi credit for that because he's pushing him.
Break point. Tell you what does Agassi talk about? The pail and the hard hat and taking
lunch belt and the hard hat.
Yeah, that's like he's brought that.
Yeah, he's definitely brought it.
He's working. And now he's got a game point. That is a heck of an effort for Andre Agassi. And we are even at one apiece after that battle. Tomorrow during ABC Sports, we kick off the 10th season of Major League Soccer. And we got a 15-year-old sensation there for DC United. Man, that's fun to watch. Take on Chivas USA. MLS Soccer Saturday. That's tomorrow beginning at 3 Eastern ABC Sports.
Yeah, Freddie Adu is he's a real thing,
He's
isn't
something else.
How about this? A couple of Agassi's cross-court forehands working for him. Maybe he'll think, hey, I could go there a little more often.
Live coverage of the NASDAQ 100 Open. This is the second semifinal of the day. Rafael Nadal early today, badgering his way into the championship match on Sunday. The winner of this will take Nadal on in the final. It's Roger Federer, Andre Agassi. First set Federer, second set on serve, one apiece.
Can't hesitate for a second. Agassi gets in quickly. Actually, he didn't hesitate at all, really. Just Federer's backhand was too good. Kept it low. Maybe Andre had hesitated just before he went forward there. It's too good from Roger Federer.
Oh,
hello.
Neither one of these two guys backs up. You know, they both stalk the baseline. Look at this on the return here from Agassi. He's on the baseline. That's after a first serve, which was 120. What does that say?
123. 123 miles per hour. Agassi with the clean winner. What a couple of games here.
30-all.
Interesting how, you know, normally Cliff Agassi feasts on the second serves of his opposition, but Federer has won 11 of 13 points on his second serve. Moving it around, kicking it. And that first serve will work just fine as well.
Federer hold is 2-1 for Federer. There have not been many frustrating moments, but he had a chance to break and missed it. Federer's up 2-1, but it's Andre Agassi who was very nearly down a break, but he was able to hold on his last serve game. He's serving again here on serve in the second set. First set to Roger Federer, the world's #1 from Switzerland.
He missed it. One of the problems playing Federer, Cliff, is you have so much respect for his forehand. You don't go there too much. And you see Agassi, this is his first serve and second serve. The first being the yellow, the black, the second. Almost entirely to the backhand corner of Federer. And you can look at the positive there and say, yeah, I'm staying away from the forehand. But I think, you know, Agassi would be well served to move it around a little bit more because Federer just sits on it. Oh, that's nasty. That is unreal. I mean, he sets it up with the backhand. Agassi's on the move. And he steps in and rips that forehand. Second serve points, Agassi. And 50%.
Challenging time this for Agassi, down love 30. $15.30. Like that stuff in that serve direction, by the way.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Nice from old shot spot. It was more than just make those calls for us.
As Lewis Carroll said in Alice in Wonderland. Very, very interesting. $15.30. Out of reach, 30-all.
That's a backhand down the line from Agassi. Measures it, gets Federer scrambling. Yeah, he's feeling a little more confident going into that corner, and it's working.
Federer hit one there on full. He was in full flight. Game point for Agassi. 3 straight for him in this game after lap 30. Federer's going to say after this, win or lose, that This is a test, I tell you. He's had to work. He's had to work. Very high quality, as the statistics that you've been talking about have been pointing out. Very high quality.
Like the adjustment that Agassi's made, though, the last couple of games, using his backhand down the line, going after the Federer forehand corner a little more. That second serve again, Cliff, from Federer.
The pickup.
Yeah, and Agassi just can't quite read it or get on top of it. Killer Cahill, you can be sure, has gone through the X's and O's with his man before this match.
11 of 13 in the second serves for Federer. You mentioned that before too.
Well, he's been cruising on his own serve. Ugh. That's what's so tough. I mean, look at the first couple games of this set. Andre's played outstanding tennis. He's been down 4 break points in his opening service game. He's down love 30 in the last game. He's got to play 4 terrific points to get back and hold serve. And now Federer cruising on his serve again.
Oh, that's just too good.
That's intimidating is what it is.
3-2 on serve in the second set. Skyline of Miami, this metropolis that connects North and South America.